Alright, we just saw Assassin's Creed. And
We saw like an hour after, about an hour and a half after we saw Blood Wars, and I was already done watching movies. And Assassin's Creed sucks.
I liked it.
We need to figure out like what you actually mean by when you liked it.
Okay, look, this is how this works. Pessimist, optimist, pessimist, optimist. It was good. They actually showed the entire beginning of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
They had the whole ceremony. Yeah, they actually cut his finger off so he can use the hidden blade. The only thing I didn't like is he had the second hidden blade and they didn't cut that finger off.
Maybe they figured it out by then. I don't know.
Obviously not. They had to cut the finger off.
Yeah, that was the first time. That was then. This is now.
Anyway, they actually had the ceremony of him becoming an assassin.
It's basically kind of like the first game. They're going after the apple, and he's believed that like, oh hey, I gotta help these people get the apple because they're the good guys and end up being the bad guys because they're Abstergo and all this crap. And so it's almost kind of like the first game, like premise wise.
Yeah, and we're
Except
gonna have...
it's during the Spanish Inquisition or whatever, man. It was bad.
It wasn't bad. I mean, like it shouldn't have been dumbed down for kids because the game wasn't for kids. So why make a movie?
Yeah, hardly any blood. Especially like when they're going at and stuff, when they stuck the guy with the two different blades and shit, like we pulled him out, like no blood.
I know.
That's the best part. I want to see the blood.
They made the movie was intended for a younger audience, for a game that was intended for older audiences, and that's not right at all. But it was good.
See, the fights were bad. I mean, they weren't bad, but it's like you've been there, done that. You've seen it
Well, I
100 times.
like the entire like a whole rooftop chase where they are fighting but parkour at the same time.
Yeah, and the parkour wasn't that great either, man.
Well, the parkour in the games aren't that great. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but this is a movie, man. You're supposed to make it better. It's just it's okay. Everything in the movie is just okay.
They got some parts right.
Some of it.
Oh, and they did cop out the landing for the...
Yeah, the big ass free fall, the high dive or whatever that you see in one of the trailers.
Don't land in a hay bale. He fucking...
desynchronizes.
Yeah. Like right at the end of the jump, he desynchronizes and he about goes all subject 16.
Yeah, it's the characters are bland. Jeremy Irons, that dude's dad or whatever. They're all useless characters. You could have gotten a bunch of nobodies to play this.
They did.
Jeremy Irons, he's a famous actor. Michael Fassbender.
Was that Fat Fuck?
No.
Oh, Fassbender, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it Callum or something? And the whole opening was stupid.
Oh,
like when you see him as a kid and he's in prison on death row and they kill him. And he finally like, oh, I killed a pimp. It's like that was it.
Yeah, they never really touched up on it.
Yeah.
But I do like the intro was really good. Like anytime they went to the Animus was good. Shut up.
I liked when they were showing like, because the Animus is different. Like they hook him up to the Animus. It's like this like big ass arm that mimics his moves. Like in the Animus,
and like projects everything.
Yeah, projects this stuff. I actually like that when he was in the Animus, but they're actually showing him in real life doing all those moves. But while you're watching the projection, that was cool.
And they did the whole, the entire thing was how it's pretty much the Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood training of Desmond when they did the whole Animus thing to make him an assassin. Because he kept seeing visions of what was his name?
Altair?
It wasn't Altair. In the movie?
Oh, God, what was his name?
I don't even remember.
Aguila?
Something like that.
Something stupid. You don't care. You don't give a shit about the names because they're useless.
But it has like a whole where he's sees him in his cell and he starts fighting them, and then all the guards come in and he kicks all their asses.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get is like Abstergo was like, oh, we're assassins and stuff. We're training these, but like, all the guards don't know anything more than just like hand-to-hand combat. Like if you're gonna take on these assassin prisoners that you have, why don't you know more than just I'm gonna swing my nightstick at you?
Because Templars are all about fucking. They're not. Well, they say they're not violent.
Yeah, they just try to go there, try to find the apple of Eden, and they do.
And they lose it.
Yeah.
Which I did like because at the end of the movie, he breaks the Animus.
Yeah.
He breaks the Animus, and The cool part was after he broke it is like you see all like
Oh,
the assassins
yeah.
surround him. Like,
I'm guessing it was like the other assassins of his heritage or whatever. Like
that one looked like
expanded
Arno from
line.
Unity. Yeah.
One's a dead ringer for Arno, or whatever. But I actually love that. He's just standing there, and they think it's part of his memory or whatever.
Yeah,
He's
like-
actually seeing all like these other assassins, and they look like it looks like ghost and dust. Is what the projections look like.
Yeah, kind of like I want to say when he rewinds time in Prince of Persia,
Jeez.
the movie.
Ew.
I know the movie was shit, but that's what kind of looked like.
Yeah. That I actually love that one because they're actually talking and stuff, and you actually got this feel like, oh, cool, like maybe these are his other ancestors just happen to be assassins, and he's seeing all of them or whatever. One's just a dead ringer for Arno from Unity.
Yeah.
Dead ringer.
That and they actually have the modern day take on the whole assassins.
Yeah.
When they had that whole speech for the apple and he goes in there and kills them in front of everybody.
It was childish. It was a childish movie.
It's because they made it for children. They intended it for children.
I don't mean like intended for children. It was just a half-assed movie.
Well, when Ubisoft already came out and said that the movie wasn't going to be that great, what do you expect?
Yeah, and the main dude, Michael Fassbender, he produced this movie. Like he gave a lot of his money to make sure this movie was made. Like how bad is that when you have to produce your own movie?
Yeah.
It is bad.
It's
And I wasn't walking in like hopeful or whatever, but I expected like some cool fight scenes, and the fight scenes are just generic, man. Like except they're in different times using two hidden blades or whatever, man. It's just,
yeah. I like how they were dumb enough that every time he went in the Animus to actually give him hidden blades.
yeah, like they actually put on the hidden blades, but like before they hook him up to the Animus, like you're gonna give me weapons. Like,
That was like the dumbest thing they could have done.
he wasn't smart enough to use them.
He used them a couple times.
Not on them.
Yeah. Well, after he breaks the Animus, they
Stage a coup with all the other assassins that are in Abstergo to break out.
he has no idea what the hell's going on though.
Yeah, and he's still clueless.
Yeah.
And they don't explain anything. Like those assassins that were attacking him, saying, "Oh, we can't let you give them the apple." It's like, why don't you tell them why they can't have the apple?
They were being watched. They couldn't tell them why.
They were right there, be like, "Hey, we're assassins. We're actually the good guys." They could have said that.
No, they had like all of them bugged. Why do you think they watched him? They were watching him the entire time.
Could have found a way.
They
to
were
do
trying
it.
to give him context clues, and they weren't. He wasn't picking. Well, they were trying to give him
They gave
context
them
clues,
clues.
and he wasn't picking up on them.
because there were
'cause
no clues.
they set the apple in front of him. They'd be like, "Hey, the apple of Eden," and then they
They
could have explained about his allies. Assassins more instead of just like, okay, well, we kind of assumed that they were.
Yeah, here's the black dude. Here's the Asian chick. Here's like the white guy. They had almost like every single like national race in there.
Yeah,
And they almost all of them die.
all but like what Fassbender's left at the end, and the chick and
chick.
black guy.
Yeah. Like, hope to God there's not another Assassin's Creed movie.
There's going to be another one.
They didn't like really leave it up for another one.
They did.
They had the apple though.
Well,
I mean, they could, but it wasn't like there was no like end credit scene or like anything at the end like, oh God, like there's gonna be another one.
We didn't stay for the independent scene.
Yeah, because there was none. I looked it up. There is none.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bad movie.
Well,
Bad.
I'll give it about a solid 6.
Ugh, I give it like a 3. I go the same with Blood Warriors, man.
It wasn't that.
Only for that one scene, like where you stand there and you see like all the other like assassins around him.
No. There was better parts in it.
Okay, fine. I'll give it a 4.
Okay,
I give it a 4.
It is
my
worthy.
score.
It's worthy to at least watch once a year.
Nah, I have no reason to watch it again.
Okay, well maybe once every couple years. It's kind of like Prince of Persia.
Oh, and that stupid song at the beginning, that rock song or whatever.
Oh,
That was so out of place. There's a Kanye West song in it too that's completely out of place.
was there?
Yeah,
I'm paying any
it was
attention.
on the roof when they run through the rooftops and stuff.
Was it?
Yeah, it was bad. It's so out of place.
Oh, I wasn't paying no attention.
I
was
give it a
just watching
solid
them run.
4.
I'm still giving it a 6.
I was actually kind of worried about the whole Animus when I saw on the trail. I was like, that was like the stupidest Animus ever. It actually
It is
worked.
pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
Well, okay. If you love the games, watch it. If you don't know anything about it, don't fucking watch it.
Or just don't watch it at all. Like it does nothing. It doesn't further anything you've
Well, no,
seen
but
in the games either.
but if you're like a diehard fan of the games, go watch it. You'll enjoy yourself a little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit.
No way.
You fucking pessimist. You don't even play the game you got. You haven't beat Syndicate yet.
Neither of you.
So,
Don't tell me something you haven't done either.
well, okay.
What's your 6 out of 10 over here? That's like above average, man.
I didn't give it an outstanding 10. Are you ratings?
Yeah, I do.
We'll save this for another time.